In 1950, Poland was one of the earliest countries to recognize and establish diplomatic relations with Vietnam. Over the 70 years since the establishment of diplomatic relations, February 4th, 1950 to February 4th, 2020, traditional relations and multifaceted cooperation between Vietnam and Poland are actively developing in many fields. In a new era, now Poland is the number one partner of Vietnam in the east of Europe, and Vietnam is the seventh largest trading partner of Poland outside the European Union. Commodity exchange turnover has increased rapidly in recent years. In 2018, the two-way trade between Vietnam and Poland reached nearly $1.6 billion, up nearly 60% over the previous year, of which Vietnam's exports to Poland reached nearly $1.33 billion, increased by nearly 72%. Bilateral trade between Poland and Vietnam surpassed over $3 billion in 2019. Recently, the COVID-19 pandemic has created barriers and obstacles for trade and exports between the two countries. However, with the strong friendship, the efforts of two governments and the authorities, Vietnamese and Polish businesses in Vietnam have overcome the difficult period together, as well as strengthening and promoting the trade relations between the two countries in the near future.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sharing Vietnam on VTC 10 Network channel. And today we're going to have a conversation with Mr. Piotr Harasimowicz about the bilateral trade cooperation between Vietnam and Poland. Hello, Mr. Piotr, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to see you in my office. Hello, everybody.
First up, could you give some comments and assessment on the situation of bilateral trade cooperation between Vietnam and Poland recently?
We started our cooperation quite a long time ago. The office was established end of 2016. The Polish Investment Trade Office was opened by the President of Poland, Andrzej Duda, in 2017. And that time we operate here. We see positive impact. We see that the trade between Poland and Vietnam growing every year. Since we opened the office here, we never have any negative growth. And recently, during the COVID, we see also that the Q1 was quite stable for the exports from Poland to Vietnam. We grow up about 3%. From Vietnam, exports from Vietnam to Poland in Q1 was like, there was small impact, but we know why. And later on we can explain during the talk show. But in April we received the numbers from April. So in total, in general, the trade from exports from Vietnam to Poland, we don't see any significant impact. So we didn't grow, but there was not impact. But from export from Poland to Vietnam, we grow almost 10% versus last year.
So how about the operation situation of Polish businesses in Vietnam during the pandemic?
We don't have so many Polish companies here. We have the pharmaceutical company. They established the business in 2017, so that's the Polish biggest investment, $50 million in 2017. We were working on some few investment project end of 2019. However, due to the COVID, some projects were put on hold, postponed. So the investors, the companies, they didn't cancel, they didn't choose different country, even though they see that Vietnam was the right choice, because during the COVID-19, they saw that the Vietnamese government did and doing very good job, and if they will move money here, if they will invest here, the money will be saved. So that's the proof for the Polish investment companies or investors that they are on the right track and they choose the right country. I think sooner or later when the COVID will finish, we will see the big peak of the Polish delegation coming to Vietnam, Polish business coming to Vietnam, and also we will see the investment, and with the investment there will be more Polish people, Polish citizens, companies, and that's the positive result.
What activities and policy does Polish government and Polish investment and trade agency in Vietnam have to support businesses in Vietnam and to strengthen the bilateral trade situation of two countries during pandemic periods were complicated?
We have the Polish Development Fund. It's something new that the Polish government never tried. So before 2016, we used to have the Polish Trade Office, which belongs to the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs. It means embassy. And from 2016, the Polish government take the trade office under the Ministry of the Economic Development. Polish investment trade and all of the plan, we have including the Polish Development Fund. And the Polish Development Fund include the state-owned bank, state-owned insurance, and the subsidy which support with the marketing activity. Currently, we have almost 70 trade offices all around the world. Each single trade office can use this Polish Development Fund. For example, if we have the Vietnamese partner and the Vietnamese companies and the Polish companies, they never make any business before. They meet first time, and there's no trust yet between them because they never finish any contract, any deal. I can provide the Polish state insurance, so this insurance will cover the risk. We have in our group state-owned bank. So if these two businesses, they want to do business but they don't have money, we can lend them the money. And in the top is the state-owned insurance, right? So we cover the risk. If the Polish company want to invest in Vietnam and they don't have investor, we can be the majority shareholder of the investment, up to 35%. And also, as I mentioned, we have the subsidy, so the agency which support the marketing activity. So if the Polish company want to do the business, they flying in Vietnam, they flying to Vietnam, and they want to do the exhibition. So we cover up to 80% of the cost for this Polish company. So they just pay 20% of the expensive, 80% we are covering. So I think this is the biggest support, and it's a new support. I see the Polish businesses in Vietnam, they are trying to use more and more, and they are happy with the results, and the business is growing.
Vietnam and Poland are both big producers and exporters in the agriculture sector. Therefore, agricultural products are one of the main commodity groups in the structure of the bilateral trade exchange. Besides that, presently, the potential sectors of cooperation between the two countries are software, IT, heavy industries, agricultural machinery, and equipment and food processing. Vietnam exports to Poland mainly garments, agricultural products, foodstuffs, etc.
Chúng tôi sử dụng một cái đòn bẩy, đó là làm những siêu thị nhỏ và ở đó trưng bày sản phẩm của những sản phẩm cao cấp của châu Âu nhưng lại giá Việt Nam, bởi vì hàng rào thuế quan của chúng ta đã được gỡ dần và chúng tôi rất kỳ vọng vào sự hợp tác giữa Poland và Việt Nam.
Thì trong những năm gần đây nhất thì đối với thương mại nhập khẩu từ Ba Lan về Việt Nam cũng tương đối nhiều, nhất là từ cái vụ mà ảnh hưởng đến Covid, mà sau vụ Covid thì hiện nay Eurocopot cũng xúc tiến được một số mặt hàng từ Ba Lan về, và các kim ngạch mà nhập từ Việt Nam sang Ba Lan cũng tương đối năm 2019 chẳng hạn.
For Poland, Vietnam is still the market that Polish businesses and investors expect. In particular, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the trade between the two countries slowed down a bit. However, the good pandemic control in Vietnam has brought a lot of faith to Polish businesses when they decide to wait for investing in Vietnam.
I think Vietnam is right now a big opportunity market for Poland because the all distance is getting much shorter right now, and Poland is looking for Vietnam as a new opportunity, and because also many connections between Polish and Vietnam since the Second World War. So many Polish companies and also us, we are seeing big potential here with Polish products.
So basically, Vietnam is very open for foreign investments and also for foreign products, which are good quality, because Vietnamese customers won't buy bad quality products. The demand for good quality products is very high, and if you have good quality products, you can be sure that you can do good business here in Vietnam.
In addition, to further strengthen trade relations between Vietnam and Poland in the context of the signed Vietnam Trade Agreement, EVFTA, Polish enterprises are currently implementing the Trade Promotion Program to bring Polish goods into the Vietnamese market.
And I want to know which export items of Vietnam's will become strength in the Polish market and vice versa.
Two countries, they are focused on they are agriculture country, but the difference is like Poland, it's more like high-tech agriculture country, and Vietnam is developing. But I think Poland is the good example, and the Vietnamese companies also see that they can learn a lot. They can learn a lot from Poland faster. The bigger partner, we have like fifth biggest country when we export is Germany, UK, Czech, Italy, and France. We see for Vietnam, the biggest exporter is export country, it's America, second is China, and we can see Korea, Japan, all of these countries around. So there's a lot of similarities. So based on this one, we see that the food sector is the strength for two countries. We have it's growing poultry, so everything belongs to the chicken. We start the registration with the eggs product, like the fresh egg and the product related or make it from like egg powder and stuff like that. We see that the fish, it's contributing a lot of our exports to Vietnam. Canned fish, processed fish. Another product, what we can see is beef. Potentially there will be beef. So from Vietnam, we still see, the garment industry. The garment industry, it's very strong. The shoes industry, Poland import a lot. Now, as we know, the EVFTA, so European Vietnam Free Trade Agreement, was ratified and signed already, and it will start working. Will be live on 1st of August. So we see that also the trade will increase a lot. Here we see the strong potential. We see also seafood, like the crabs or prawns and any fishes that it's not available in the Polish market from Vietnam. So that will be like the strength from these two countries now and in the future.
So which will Polish investment and trade agency have any support policies for Polish businesses operating in Vietnam and Vietnamese businesses to export to Polish market?
As I mentioned, we started our operation in 2016, end of 2016. Before COVID, we have almost like every week one delegation from Poland to Vietnam. We also send the Vietnamese business delegation to Poland. Or even I was by myself and also sent the provincial Vietnamese government to Poland. So the provinces like Tay Ninh, Bắc Giang, Bac Ninh, other provinces, the local government, the chairman and the businesses, we organize the visit to Poland. And that's our activity that I see beside the banks, insurance and exhibition.
Thank you very much for your informative sharing.
Thank you for your time as well.
And thank you for watching. See you next time.